working? Looks like it's working. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's working. Alright, there it goes. Alright. Can you see me? Does it really look good? No, everybody left. Why is this not working right? Let me see. Okay. Alright. Now, I'm having some issues here with doing my live stream. My Streamlabs won't connect to it, and so not only that, it won't let me click on the go live button. I don't know if it's live or not, so bear with me, and we'll see if we can figure this thing out. Let's see. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay, so let's shrink me down here. Okay, and we'll move this over here. Now, let's see if I can get it to. Okay, so it won't let me do it like that. Let me see. What happens if I click this? Since I'm already connected, I wonder what it's going to do. Alright, so let's see what I got. Now, will it let me go live? Welcome anybody who's in here. Oh, thank you for stopping by. Right now I'm having some issues with the live, so I was trying to make sure that it's working correctly. Let me see. See, that's working there. Now. I wish I could see what this thing is doing. Okay, so a couple of different things. I got myself a tripod for my phone, cause until I figure out exactly how. Let's see. Okay. Oh, thanks. I'm glad that it's coming through clearly. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I downloaded Streamlabs onto my computer. I followed all the steps it says to do, but for some reason it just doesn't want to work for me, right? So I found it easier to use Streamlabs through my phone. But I just wanted to make sure everything was good before, I lose my mind. Because trust me, I want to lose my mind messing with this thing sometimes. But so today, what I was gonna do is go live for about an hour or so, right? And during that time, I figured, why don't we make the most of our chat and make the most of the video to get the most out of the day, right? Because the last live I did 3.5 hours. The first 100 times always sucks. Hello. Yeah, right. Because I mean, I've only done live a couple of times so far, so I'm still having my struggles with it. Because I seen a lot of people using that what is it called, StreamYard. But from what I heard is that with StreamYard you have 20 hours, and then after that you pay for the service. Streamlabs is free, but it looks like a really good setup. Yeah, no, I trust me, I know I got a lot to figure out. But I'll master it eventually. I kind of do still like doing it from my phone, because that's a little less strain on the computer. But it's not the, I guess, the natural way of doing it. It's not the most common way of doing it. But it still works though. And I'm kind of glad that it does work on my phone, because I wouldn't even have the few streams that I do have. So right now, I really don't have much going on today. I actually got off of work early because of the holiday, and I had 4 hours of vacation time left. So I went ahead and cashed it out so I could go home early. I did a couple of errands, little housework and stuff like that, but nothing too much. And then I was like, well, I'll go live for a while and see who all comes by, and right? Shoot. You know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So if it's working, I ain't gonna try to fight it either. So I'm gonna make it work. But yeah, so we have the next 2 days off from work. So we have the 31st and the 1st off from work. Honestly, all I'm gonna do is just sit around the house and watch TV, play video games, chill with the wife and kids. Maybe even do a couple lives. On those days, I might do one each day. I don't know exactly how long though. Like, it's not like I have a set time frame that I'm trying to stay in and work with. But how are you doing today? You doing all right? Super busy here. Good channels. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Um, your time is valuable, and I appreciate your time. That's one thing that's one thing you can't get back, right? You can't get time back. So when people invest time into something, it means a lot, right? So that's the reason why, say for instance, you get locked up, right? Say you get locked up and you don't have any money. They'll take your time because they know your time is valuable. It can be used as a currency for the most part. But that's why I'm trying to be careful with my time. I'm trying to make the most out of it. If all right, bro. See you later, man. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. But that's why I try to make the best of my time. I have a lot of tasks that I try to get done on a regular basis. So if it's my parenting time, my time as a husband, my time as a worker, and then my personal time, you know, each one has to have a certain amount of time, right? Each one has to um, give almost an equal amount of attention. Because if you give one thing more time than the other, you start to fail at one of the things you're not giving enough time to. So if you can try to balance it out, for the most part, it actually can be beneficial all the way around. But so right now, so my personal time, what I'm using my personal time for is YouTube, right? Um, and every now and then playing some Xbox, because I find doing a video or two or a couple videos or even going live to even be, I don't know, faster and a little more entertaining sometimes than playing my games. But I enjoy playing Xbox, so I try to find time to do a little bit of Xboxing. I'm ready for the new Xbox to come out because I kind of want to see what it looks like. Well, I know what it looks like, but I want to see what it looks like under my TV. I want to know what it sounds like. I want to see how it's going to perform. Um, with with the way that technology is headed, um, the quality of games are awesome. Because if you look at some of the clips on the game show, like on the show when they were presenting it to the audience, man, it looks so clear, it looks so good. The what is it? The 8K. Now that we're at 8K um, televisions and stuff like that, we're just gonna keep getting better and better visuals. But what is the ultimate goal of constantly increasing um, how things look visually? Because that, I think, with the way that they're headed, it just seems like they're trying to replace your reality. And if they can get you more and more comfortable with being outside the actual reality and you're in this virtual reality, it can kind of help disconnect people from what's really going on around them. Um, but that's always a fear. If you look at a lot of the movies, right, that they do that where everybody's linked in, they got these different organizations that are constantly watching over you. Right now, I mean, we have the government watching over us every minute of your day. They know exactly where you are. They know what you're doing online. They know how much time you spend on your phone. Your phones listen for keywords to turn on. I want to say turn on the recorders so they can kind of hear what you're saying. Sometimes I think of Batman, right, where they had all the phones and they were using it to make sonar. Or an X-ray or something like that, X-ray sonar. Like, I mean, obviously you can see things, but I think that's what they're going to be doing with the 5G. With that 5G technology, yeah, it's going to make it super fast though. Services going to go even faster than what it was. But what's the cost though? I mean, what's the cost for going 5G? I heard that the microwaves that come from the radio waves that come from the 5G towers are going to be 1,000 times larger than what comes from the towers now. And you're going to have to multiply the amount of towers that we're using for the 5G service. Because, yeah, think about it. The 5G is short range. So it's going to be short range communication. So if you think about it, for every one tower that they have, they're going to have to increase it by 10. And that's just in a small community, in a small area. So just imagine that. I mean, how many more towers? I heard that they're going to be putting them on the fence post, on light poles, on different structures outside of outside the communities. Um, it's just they're already putting them, say for instance, on the power lines. If you go out to where there's a large power line, you'll find one of those towers. And I guess they find it easier. I mean, they have a continuous source of power by having them in the power line, so they don't have to add new hardware for the most part. But from what I've seen so far, or at least what I heard and watched, 5G is going to be quite dangerous overall. I know a bunch of people were trying to postpone it, trying to cut back on the 5G coming out, but you can't stop it. I mean, you gotta look at it. These businessmen are invested in this, and the longer that it takes for it to come out, the more money they potentially lose. And so they're trying to push it. They're trying to get as fast as possible. But the United States is fighting to try to beat some of these foreign states or foreign countries that are moving faster in 5G than we are, because we have tough regulations compared to others. I mean, because their governments control the regulations as far as like they can just lift them at any given moment and then put them back, that kind of stuff. But for us, it's got to go through all the stages. It's got to go through the courts. It's got to get public approval. But either or, the 5G is coming out. Too bad I can't get into the investing with them. Shoot, a lot of these companies are gonna sprout up like weeds. But that would be a hell of an investment to get into, right? Some 5G stuff. I mean, look what they're trying to do with surgery. They say with that 5G technology, they'll make it able to where they can operate on somebody from another state. They use little mechanical little arms to do all the work. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my bad. But I was hoping to give more storytelling on this particular live than I did on the last one. But see, because the last one, what I was doing is I was in a chat communicating with another live, since I don't know how to share my screen and get my stuff to work correctly. I found out that it was easier for me to do it from my phone and still use my computer at its max capacity, as like surfing from live stream to live stream, going around showing everyone some respect and love, and I don't know, what is this? This is, oh, I was just reading this because it said it wasn't getting any data, 450, but it says it's getting excellent stream status, so that's good. But yeah, so I was using my computer for the most part to go around chatting with people, because since I'm new to YouTube and new to doing live streams, I don't have a consistent base that comes in here and has these conversations with me to pique each other's interest and knowledge and thoughts, and even each other's rage and dislike, because not everything is rainbows and butterflies, right? There are things that go on around us that pisses us off, and we need a place to vent. And a lot of places you can't vent because the rules and regulations and who's around and what kind of impressions are you trying to leave behind, that kind of stuff. But that's why we set this up, is that or that I set this up, is that I wanted you to escape, and this is where you can escape at and enjoy just speaking your mind, because that's really what it's all about. Now, is there consequences for speaking your mind? Obviously there is consequences for speaking your mind. There's really truly nothing that's free, because They say your speech is free. You got the freedom of speech and this and that, but um, everything comes at a cost, right? What are you willing to pay to speak your mind? And sometimes you're willing to pay an ass whooping, because some people will fight you over what you say. Some people will kill you. But if you believe that that's what you want to say, then you say it, and with no issues, and accept whatever's coming to you. Your freedom of speech is only protected by the First Amendment, saying that the government will not, um, you know, put you in jail or whatever for whatever you say, right? But if you think about it, that's not true. See, they have been slowly dropping pieces of legislation to slowly take away your First Amendment. The same way that they're slowly taking away the Second Amendment. See, we have to watch this and watch out for this, is because, check this out. If you threaten somebody's life, what can you be charged with criminally, like as a criminal? I'll tell you what you could be charged with: a terroristic threat, right? So you can be charged and arrested for making a terroristic threat. If you make a threat on someone's life, you can be arrested for it. It's up to the cop's discretion, or whoever's discretion at the time. If you're cussing somebody out, you're going to get a certain kind of reaction out of people. And it's not always a good one. And it's been proven time and time again. And sometimes not saying anything at all. What's weird is that you can say nothing at all and still provoke someone to act a certain kind of way. So, they say you have the right to remain silent, and whatever you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. And that is true, because whatever you say can be used against you. So even if you don't face any physical consequence or social consequence, like say for instance you say something, now everybody's boycotting you, that kind of stuff, you could possibly face other types of consequences. And say 10 years from now you're all mature and you want to become president, or you want to become a senator or something else, and they're going to find that day that you said something, and then they're going to use it against you. So it just shows that your words can be used against you. See, I play relatively soft with my words, okay? So I'm not always super vulgar. I'm not always super crazy or saying a bunch of hateful stuff, because I really don't hate anybody. I dislike a lot of people. But it's not necessarily disliking the person. It's disliking the things they're doing. But it's an individual thing, right? It's not subject to a group. It's more subject to the individual. But it's kind of hard to not get put in a group when there's so many people doing the same thing. So that's one of the things that you have to understand too. You can't get all upset just because someone says something about a particular group, because then if it doesn't contain to you, then why do you care? And then you can't just go, oh, well, they're talking about my group of people, they're talking about this, they're talking about that, because in reality, if it doesn't pertain to you, you shouldn't care. If they say, I'm just going to use an example real quick. If they say all Mexicans like tacos, well, if I'm one of the Mexicans that don't like tacos, then why would it even pertain to me? I don't care. Like, why would you say that? I don't care that you said that all Mexicans like tacos. Doesn't offend me. Or, obviously, people could say more and more things to kind of try to provoke a reaction out of you, but for the most part, I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. But yeah, so I'm new to this, so I try to go out and I don't know, recruit. I try to go out and recruit people to come in and conversate with me. Okay, so that's what I was doing with my computer the other day, is that I was going out, I find someone that I can have a conversation with, and even though they weren't in my chat having the conversation, the fact of the matter is that we were still having the conversation, because there wasn't enough people here in my stream to sustain itself, right? Which I could have probably just rambled on again and again and just talk about different things. And then hope that someone would hop in. Or I can go out and find somebody to start a conversation with me, to have this back and forth and see. So when I went to a guy's channel and, we hung out for a little bit, for like an hour or so, and just having a conversation. And whenever things would slow down, I would try to find another topic that we can talk about, because the thing about a conversation is, they do die down. Like, whatever your topic is that you're talking about, it will eventually die down enough to where you're gonna have to find something else to talk about. But when you're having a back and forth, you don't always have to be the one to find what to talk about. The other person will provide you with something to talk about. And sometimes they'll loop back around. Right, you make a statement and then it comes back and you end up back at the same conversation you were 20 minutes ago. So there's always that. So I know that it was a little weird for like I said, for the other one, because I really wasn't in my chat, right? As far as my attention, because my chat, I didn't have really nothing going on that day, and what I was trying to do is I was trying to test my my video, because it was playing like shit. I couldn't get it to figure out. I was getting frustrated. I managed to get my phone to connect to it, and I wanted to see if everything was working good. And I was really trying to find out if it was working good from the computer, because it actually went live from the computer, but it was getting such poor video response. I think it said like 97% frames skipping within a 2-minute window, or on a couple times it would drop down to like 30%, and like 30% frames skipped and within 2 minutes. So it was doing really bad. So then I got my phone and I went that route. But for my phone, I mean, it goes clear, it's smooth. I don't think there's any issues with it. But so, like I say, I try to get people to come in here and just hang out. Really, I do have to get my watch time up, and so since that's a big deal on getting monetized and all that other stuff, so I have to spend the time, and so that I can get y'all to hang out. And the more you hang out, the longer you hang out, the more my time will go up. But so that's another thing that I've been doing, is just going on recruiting. See, like for instance, I can get on my computer right now and go to any site and go to whatever. I can jump in other people's whatchamacallits, their panels, because you see, the thing about when you're live streaming is you pretty much lock up your camera, focusing on your live stream. If you go on a panel, they're going to want to be able to see your face, or you can go without your face being shown. But if you want your face shown, you're going to have to let off the camera. So I did show a section where I was showing the guy what all I was working on, and I have like 2 windows open up on both sides. So one's got our chat going on, one's got another live going on. I'm doing my live from my channel, and you know, just trying to put myself out there. Like I had told him, I was like, I'm just working on my name recognition. So I'm trying to get people to recognize my name, remember it, remember me. So when they see me out and about, they're gonna go, oh man, I gotta go check that guy out, because that guy's on, and I know that whenever I go in his chat, he's going to talk with me, or at least try to talk with me, and have this back and forth with me. So, and he's gonna let me vent if I'm having a disagreement for the day. So that's one of the things I'm working on. Like right now, I'm gonna go and check and see what's going on, but I'm still focused here because, man, I don't want to be drawn away from my stream. And I wish that y'all could see what I'm doing on my computer with my little video with me in the corner, because then you can still see me, you can still see I'm focused, and you can see what I'm doing. But I mean, nothing too bad. I did have my headset on because when you go to other people's channels, their audio is playing, and if I'm talking with them, I want to be able to hear them, right? So I had my headset on. I got them right here. I got my headset right here. I had my headset on to hear what they were saying, because I was talking to other people, and I'm just trying to get people to come in here. Trying to get people to come in and hang out. So I gotta do whatever it takes. I'm not a networking channel, so people aren't gonna just hop in my channel to just get networked. And I'm not always talking about particular topics, so I'm a little all over the place. But you know, I talk to whoever comes. And I don't care what y'all do with the chat, really, to be honest. As long as it ain't cussing and they don't shut down my live stream or shut down my channel because of what people are saying, then I don't have a problem with it. You know, on certain things they'll hide because they want it to be approved. Like certain terms or certain words. And that right there, I have to go approve certain sayings. So if, say, somebody says a cuss word in the live or something in the chat, it might hide it. But like I said, I'm trying to get y'all to use my chat freely to do whatever you want. You could advertise yourself. You could talk to other people, and then if you want to talk to me, then feel free to talk to me. So that's why, like I said, it's open. It's open to everybody. I'm trying to see what everybody's up to. I don't know if everybody's getting the notification. But then again, they might be getting lost in the fucking, in all the notifications they get from every other channel they watch. Right? So I'm gonna have to get my name really recognized if I want to suppress some of their other people that they're watching. So what I wanted to say is, I hope everyone's gonna have a good New Year's. I don't want to say that you should have a good New Year's or you should have a great New Year's or everything's gonna work out for you in the next year, because whatever is gonna happen next year, you're gonna play your part and you get what you put out. So if you're gonna go out there and you're gonna put out that work and you're gonna put out the thought and the hope and the prayers, and you're out there just doing whatever you have to do, you're probably gonna get what you're looking for. Right? So, I mean, let me see if I can get some people in here, because if you're watching the playback later on, I got one person in here right now, and that's probably me. but I've had a couple people jump in and then jump back out, just kind of see what's going on. But I'm gonna see if I can get some people to come in here. I won't do another live on live until I can get it figured out. Or next time I might even point the camera at the at the computer and let y'all see what's going on. Because right now I'm scrolling through my stuff. There's only like 2 people live. There's, at least out of the people I watch. And then someone's watching. They're live streaming Courage the Cowardly Dog. I mean, shit. If I didn't have anything better to do, I'd watch Courage the Cowardly Dog. You know what I mean? Just sit there and watch that all day. And then they have Ed, Ed, and Eddie playing. So that is it. Like, I'm looking at the lives right now. See, so just in what people I watch is like that. You got Ed, Ed, and Eddie, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Everything makes Chrome Dinosaur faster. Okay, so somebody's playing Chrome Dinosaur. I don't know what that is. And then there's 2 networking streams going on right now. Everybody hasn't posted anything lately. I'm looking to see what's going on. I'm looking at, they got some God of War 4 full movie. Oh shit, they're doing a movie for God of War? Or somebody do a spin-off. Like clips of him. Because, you know, that's what they do with Assassins. They if you look on YouTube, you can find Assassin's movie or Assassin's story. And what they're doing is they take all the clips from all the Assassins video game and then they make a movie out of it or make a story out of it. And that happens. Those are pretty good to watch. 10 strangest facts about the Titanic. I think they're supposed to be coming out with another John Wick movie. If they do come out with another John Wick movie, I'm definitely gonna see it. That's for sure. But let me see. Okay, so bear with me while I take a look around because I gotta get some people in here. I'm not gonna do this all by my lonesome. I'm trying to find some friends that want to hang out and talk to me about random and stupid and funny and just stuff. But let me see. Let me see if I can get somebody in here real quick. I'm gonna just put one side. Fucking ads. There's always ads playing. Oh shit. So, alright. Right now, my computer stopped for a second. It'll catch back up. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see what I can do. Okay, so since this isn't working, I'm gonna close this. Let me see. Look at this. Okay, so check this out real quick. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Alright, real quick. Alright, check this out real quick. Now, this will show you that I'm having some issues with the streaming, okay? Alright, so take a look at this and then tell me what you think. Okay, so I'm gonna move my little tripod and I'm gonna switch this camera real quick. Okay, so wait, hold on. I clicked the wrong button. Dang it. Okay. Alright, so switch the camera. Now take a look at this. Look right here. It says we're running at 80%. Okay. 30 frames per second at 7,847 kbs. I have 8 notifications here. Skip frames detected 92% over the last 2 minutes. Skip frames detected 93% over the last 2 minutes. 97% over the last 2 minutes. 73 and so on. Right? Now, this is the reason why I'm not using the computer. Because this shit here, all of this is not letting me see. Look, oh look, I got my tripod. See now that you can see the little camera on the screen, right? So I got my little tripod that my phone's sitting on now, and then I'm doing that, and it's just will not work right for me. So look, check this out. I'm gonna end this stream here, right? Because this is the stream that I was using for the live, right? And look, see how it says that go live is no longer there. The CPU drops down to 20 CPUs, 15 CPUs, and I got a notification just now, 95 frames in 2 minutes, and that probably go away for a while, because whenever I go live, it acts up. Now I'm going to close this here. Look, check that out. It's closed. See, I'm still able to do my live. So that's what I do still like. Now, check this out. Hold on. Here's mine. See? There's mine there. It's following a little bit behind. So, it will catch up eventually. See right there? It's just now going over the little things. So, I always have to check that out as well, so I can keep up with what's really going on. But back to my view. Let's get back to setting up this little camera on my little tripod. Okay, how I look? Are they good? Awesome. And yes, nobody answered. I actually answered myself. Okay. Yeah, I answered myself. But let me see. Let me see what I got going on here. So, if anyone does stop in here and they see everything, then what I want them to do is feel free to use my chat. You know what I mean? To kind of boost themselves if they can. But let me see let me just tell this guy hello and see what happens, right? I'm telling them good afternoon. Alright. Alright. Alright, so I'm looking to see. I'm looking to see if anyone will come in here. Huh. So let's see if I say something. Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't make him mad. Let's see. Can we get... Appreciate. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Can I get some help on my life? I would much appreciate it. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. Let's see. We'll close that. Alright, so I texted on there and said, hey, can I get some help with my live? I would really appreciate it. So when I say I'm asking for the help is because, like I said, I'm trying to get a couple people in here at least. It's not just me, but I'm okay with just being me at the same time. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could figure something to talk about. You know, maybe it'd be talking about, oh, you know what? I got something to talk about. American Gods. So I just started watching American Gods. I've watched like 5 episodes, I think. I'm unsure what it's really about, right? Because I mean, it looks entertaining for the most part, but it's, I don't know, it's just a weird show overall, right? And I don't know what their main goal is, but I've been watching it. So I've been doing that, and there was something else that I'm watching right now. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. So I'm watching Outlanders, watching that, and then what else am I watching right now? Oh, I watched one episode of V Wars. So that's one of the things I was watching, but I don't know. Like I said, I'll find something to talk about. I'm just trying to have some conversations with some people, because it would be nice to have a conversation with somebody. What else? What else have we got on here? Okay, so I just saw something about space. What did I see? I literally just saw something. So let me see. I wonder if there's any good news going on, right? I wonder if there's any news stories that just stand out today. So let's scroll down the news and take a look and see what we see. Hold on, go back. Let me see what that says. Let's see. It says Montana posed to get second House seat. Biden said he'd consider a Republican running mate. What the fuck is he talking about? Biden says he'd consider a Republican running mate. I don't know. Let's see what else is going on in the world. Okay, so what's going on in the world is that my Houston Texans are playing against Buffalo. They're playing against Buffalo this weekend. Tennessee will play against New England. So what do you think? What do you think the odds are? Right? I'm going New England over Tennessee. Texans over Buffalo. We'll play against. We will play against Kansas City. Yeah. No. Yeah. Wait. No. If we were to win against Buffalo, we would play against Baltimore. And New England would play against Kansas City. Which I think Kansas City might possibly be able to beat New England this year. I still think New England has it to win. And then my Texans, they're going to have to beat Baltimore. Because Baltimore is one of the teams that just keep knocking us out of whatever our goals are. Fucking Baltimore. Right? So, like somebody just said right here, would like to see Baltimore in the Super Bowl. Nope, not on our watch. We're going to have to put a stop to that. We can't be letting Baltimore make it all the way to the end. Okay, so what else? They said that there's rumors going around that they say Tom Brady is injured. I don't think Tom Brady is injured. I think he's just kind of flying under the radar right now. Does he want to win another Super Bowl? Of course he does. That's Tom Brady. I mean, he's gonna want more and more rings, but I don't think he's injured. I think he's probably got maybe another 2 more years, if anything, for playing. So, I mean, there's that. We'll get a break when Tom Brady steps back, so somebody else can take this place for the AFC side. Let's see. What else? What else is going on? Oh, what the fuck is that thing? That's a weird looking creature. There's a real creature over here on here. It kind of looks like a kangaroo face with a bat's body. It was like a kangaroo. No, it's more like a camel. Maybe. It's a camel faced bat. Okay, so let's check this out. Right? I'm going to click on this 30 creatures you did not know existed. Okay? So let's find out these 30 creatures. All ready to check this out with me? Okay, so I'm going to swap this around real quick. Don't worry. I'm not going to say all zoomed into my face. Okay, so check this out. Wait, I gotta get my live to go, or the chat to go away. Hold on. Dang it. Alright, so. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so. Let's see some of these creatures. Okay, I don't know what the hell that thing is, but it looks awesome. I want one. Alright. It looks like it goes in the water. But if it does go in the water, yep, putting him in there with the fish. Okay, because he looks cool. Let's see. Let's begin the slide slow. Slide show. Slide, sorry. Okay, what the fuck are those? Your eggs? You carrying your eggs on your chest? What's wrong with you? They don't go there. Looking like Chi-Chi's. But you got eggs up here. That's weird. It's a weird looking creature. Let's see what's next. Where's the next tab? Oh, I think I have to scroll down some. No, I don't. When was this here? Damn little ads. Nope. Okay, so oh, here it goes. It's in purple. Okay, so what do we got here? An ocean sunfish. Okay, never seen one of those before. Looks like a shell. And that one, a big old eyeball. A big ass eyeball. Let's see. Close that goddamn ad. Let's see. Let's see. Smaller fish and birds eat parasites off their giant round bodies. Nice. Let's see what's next. You know what? I seen this thing. Oh, I seen this bird right here. Not like I haven't seen it, but I seen a video of it doing its bird dance. Alright? This thing dance is hilarious. It clears out a whole area on dirt and he dances around the area, and the female bird sits there and watches him because that's a male bird. The female bird doesn't have that big old feather thing right here. Right? So there's that. Let's see what else is next. Oh Lord Jesus. Motherfucker gonna creep up in your sleep. Look at him. Look at them beady eyes. Big old beady eyes. Okay, so the hell's in his hand? Oh God, you got some effed up fingers. What is this thing? Your finger going backwards? I want to see you rub your feet. Oh yeah, look at this big old thing. Isn't that like a spider? Or is it a crab? That's a crab. Spider crab. Okay, yeah. So I was right. I was right on both. Not at the same time. So we have that. Sorry. More feet. Let's see what we got here. What the hell is this? This is like somebody took an armadillo shell and stuck it on a rabbit. It's a furry armadillo. It's a pink furry armadillo. Okay, so first of all, this thing is pink. But I think it looked like a little rabbit. It's like a little rabbit and somebody took an armadillo shell and put it on him as clothing. Next, he's going to start bouncing away. He's the inside of a lobster tail. When they cut the lobster tail, that's what it looks like. Oh my God, at first I thought that was poop. But it's a frog. No. It's a type of frog? Yep, purple frog. Yeah. It's got an itchy butt. Yeah. Let's see. No. What was that? Alright. Let's see what else we got. What do we have here? Okay, so there's that creature. The blue dragon. Let's see. Sea slug. It's often called a sea slug. Unrelated things are called sea slugs, but as strange as this thing is, it only about 3 centimeters long. That's pretty short. That's pretty small. Let's see. So these critters nibble on a horribly venomous man of war. Hold on. And they said unwise, but the dragon actually is the man. I don't know. Alright, let's go to the next one. Yep, the little newt looking thing. I like that little thing looking. Put him in the fish tank. Look how happy he looks. See that? See that big old Kool-Aid smile? There's a hell of a Kool-Aid smile there. Big old belly. This motherfucker been eating good. Let's see, where am I at now? Alright, big old bird. Ugh. He's got an ugly ass neck. Oh, that is an ugly ass neck. No wonder he looks so angry. Look at his face. He's all like, man, if you had to walk around with a neck like this, if you walked around like a net that looked like a bottom of a ball sack, you'd be mad too. Oh my god. Oh man, that looks disgusting. It don't even look like a real bird. Look at his feathers. They look fake. Let's see what else is next. The fuck is this thing? Nah. This is a fucking alien. This ain't no species. Nah. This is the kind of shit that comes from space. You think this is underwater, but no, he's in space right now. And these are missiles coming down from it. Okay. This is an act of war right here. Just look at that thing. Looks like an octopus on the inside. Like the octopus found him an invisible shield that he can just wear. That's weird. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Was that a tick? Oh, it's a crab. That's an ugly tick. That's an ugly crab. Nothing too special. There's an orange and black spiked up little. This is like it's in a Pokemon game. Oh man, a big old long face, like a funnel. I wonder how sharp those things are. Then you gotta pick them up and you stab, like one of the spikes go through your hand like a porcupine. Oh yeah, big old nostrils. Yeah, let's stick my finger in his nose. %60% of all just died. So, dang, 60% of those little things died in 2015 for no reason at all. It's weird. All right, let's see. Oh, let me. Oh, here it is. Here it is, guys. Y'all ready to see this thing? All right, you can see the top of his head already. Okay, now check out Camelbat. Oh my God, look at his teeth. Oh my God, there's some rugged looking teeth. But look, it's a fucking camel. It's a camel bat. It's a bat and it's a camel. Golly. That's an ugly motherfucker. If his face was more narrow, I'd say it was a kangaroo bat. But it's like a camel. Hammerhead bat. Yeah, it's got a hammerhead, alright, because somebody took a hammer to his face. Oh, God. Oh, man. Can you imagine just walking around? You're just strolling down the street and fucking messed up face bat here comes out of nowhere and just attacks you. That scar you for life. But man, that is a crazy looking creature. Let's see what we got here. It's a bird. It's a nice looking bird. Looks like an orange on his head. Right? He's got like an orange peel going on here. But I think it looks cool. Nobody cares about you putting vanilla wafers on your face. Oh, that's a hairy frog. That's old man frog right here. This is what a frog looks like when he gets old. Right? You know the nice little cute frog that you see everywhere? Right? Your regular tree frog. When he starts getting old and he gets to about 100 years old, he starts growing hair. And he farts every time he walks. He don't go ribbit no more. He just farts every step. Look how he's moving. Look like he's moving slow too. Look at these calves. Man, people be fighting for some calves like that. Alright. That's enough. That's enough of that shit. Let's see. Okay, so how many animals did I say there was? 30? Oh, this is that one, the little node, the mole, or yeah, it's a mole. Star-nosed mole. They're supposedly like super blind or some shit. And they can't see. They use little sensors in their nose to know where they're headed or whatever, right? They can smell and feel and all that. Look at them sharp ass nails on him. Wolverine ain't got shit on that. Wolverine only had 3 claws. He got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He got all 5 of his claws. Alright, next one. Oh my god, that's a big ass belly. I don't know if y'all saw that. Oh fuck no, what the fuck is this? This goddamn snake with legs. It's a Mexican mole lizard. Alright, so we got a Mexican mole lizard. Alright, okay. Just a fucking, look at this. Look at this, got fucking legs. What if he had like 80 more legs underneath here? Right? He'd basically be an oversized, what is that thing called with all those legs? Okay, we got us a bull here. That looks like an almond. You cut the horns off and make almond milk with it. Oh man, that's wrong. That's wrong. Why are you gonna do that cow like that? It's was that Dobby? Yeah, that's Dobby from Harry Potter. No, not from Harry Potter. No, that is Harry Potter. You can say he's Dobby from Harry Potter, or you can say he's that other ugly-looking one from Lord of the Rings. My precious. This stick here is my precious. Oh man. I'm just gonna latch onto you. Alright, where are we at? 22. Okay. Nah. That's fucking species. Nah. We know what alien looks like. That thing's gonna have something pop out of his mouth. Oh shit, look how it took off. Oh hell no. That's a fucking alien. Oh hey.
What are you doing?
I'm showing people these 30 animals people didn't know about. Right now I'm showing them this alien creature under the water. They don't look natural. There was a burst of light when he took off too. Oh yeah, octopus. Casper octopus. At that. Oh, that looks cool. I would want one of these. Look at him. He's all see-through. Oh, you gonna come check out Casper octopus? Look at this. Look at Casper octopus.
Right.
It's all see-through. Let's see what we got next. You're a funny looking motherfucker. A red-lipped batfish. Oh man. Look, he got a little mohawk. Oh man. What else? What else we got here? Oh, his hair is all is in his eyes. Can you imagine him turning and just going, "What's up? What up? What you want? What you want? What you really want?" That's a chicken. Holy shit, look at his bat's face. Somebody literally just punched that bat in the face. Just left it all wrinkled. Look at that. Here's his eyeball. Face. It's just fat too. Look, that motherfucker's well fed, that's for sure. Alright, we're at 26. We got 4 more to go. And then we're going to go ahead and get off of here. But let's see. What the fuck are you? Stargazed fish. Ew. He looks like a giant slug. Giant slug with teeth. Hey, look at this giant slug. Alright, let's see. Alright, where are we at? We're at 28. What the fuck? For a second, I thought that was a human body on the bottom of that monkey face. I haven't seen that one image of this monkey before. I'm surprised there isn't more images. I guess they only like the chimpanzees and the gorillas. And the howler monkeys. And what other monkey do they love? Let's see. Alright, what the fuck is this? Oh, it's a giant snail. A giant African land snail. Motherfucking eat a whole salad in a minute and a half. Is she feeding it or just showing it off? She got that motherfucker real close to her face. You see that chick's stomach? Golly. Alright, and then here's the number 30. What do y'all think? I bet this motherfucker's quick. I bet this motherfucker, when he swims, he's fast as shit. Look at his body. It looks streamlined. Just reading along for a second. Okay. Alright, guys. That was 30 bizarre animals. See, this is what made me click on it. When I saw camel face here, I had to check it out. So, there's all kinds of news going on, right? I don't care. Some of the stuff I care about, some of it I don't. Like anything going on with celebrities. I really don't keep up with too many celebrities. Let it be about space or something else like that, then I would check it out, right? But other than that, a new high scores got Donald Trump looking at the chart, but they done made him all fat. See, look, this is what I mean. The memes, they get people get mad at the memes about Democrats and stuff like that, like AOC and shit like that. But look at this meme here, guys. Or look at this image here. What does that say? It says, "Oh, a new high score." It's got Donald Trump looking at this chart, and obviously that's the stock market, because he's been setting record high stock market numbers since he's been elected. And look at Chuck Schumer and Nadler. Chuck Schumer and Nadler is like, "Oh, don't tell him that it's support for his impeachment or for impeachment." See, but let that be a joke about AOC or Joe Biden or anybody else, and they'd get all fucking mad about it, right? But I just seen that, and I thought that was kind of funny at first, because Donald Trump can be funny sometimes, right? You can laugh at Donald Trump and with Donald Trump, but yeah. Let's see, Chumney from Pawn Stars. Hey, if you could jump out of a plane, would you? So, would you go skydiving? I mean, I never once really. I thought about it actually a couple of times, but before I never really thought about jumping out of a perfectly good plane. you know, can you at least like simulate it catching on fire? Houston Texans. Yeah. Alright, that's enough, guys. That's enough. Here, let me switch this back to me real quick, and then we're gonna wrap this up. Okay? So let me switch over real quick. Alright, okay. Now, back to me real quick. Okay, so I didn't get nobody to come in. Nobody came in to hang out and conversate. And you see what happens when I get bored? I get to get myself in some stupid shit. Like looking at those creatures. And a lot of times what I do is when I'm bored, I get on YouTube and I find things to watch and stuff. But this time, since I was in front of the computer, I used the computer to entertain me. But for the most part, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here shortly and call it a day. And maybe we get somebody in here tomorrow, right? Because I'm off for the next 2 days. I'll probably post a couple times, or like I said, either once a day or something in between, right? I might do 2. I don't know. We'll see. But maybe there's peak times, and maybe they didn't get the notifications, whatever, right? I'm not gonna worry about it too much. But other than that, I mean, well, my eyeball itches, guys. Oh God. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here and call it a day, and I will holler at y'all later. Alright? Bye. What? Wait, hold on. Not yet. Not yet buying it. Hold on. I gotta open this back up again. Hold on. And bye.